Yep. Normal pose. What's happening? My name is Albert. Here I am celebrating 9 years training. What a journey and what a payoff to be here sharing upon the 9 years training. And so 9 years ago today, I found myself walking up one flight of stairs and struggling to the top. I struggled to the top, stopped, and caught my breath, bro. That's how badly out of shape I was in. I was on my way to buy fried fish with this sticky rice with a whole bunch of sugar. And I said to myself, enjoy your last fried fish because tomorrow you're going to the gym. And then I told a few friends and they were like, yeah, right. And I did it. I joined the freaking gym and the deal was for me to go every day for 90 days, man. And I watched Arnold Schwarzenegger's Blueprint to Cut, that video. I watched it every day. Because I said, you know what, man? I've gotten in shape before, but I never kept it. And so how can I keep it? Well, something got to change, bro. And I said, I'm going to have to freaking be accountable in a way where I've never tried before. And so that worked. 90 days going to the gym. It paid off. And so from that point, I went every day. The deal was to just get there. Even if I worked out for 10 minutes, which never happened because once I'm there, you know how it is, bro. I freaking started getting down, bro. And so I found all kinds of ways to just keep myself active. And during those 3 months, I lost so much weight. I started to see progress. And then I started to construct the videos that I'm going to feature. You're going to see me partnering up with Diamond Art, Athlean, a whole bunch of different fitness influencers. And so my job is to work out with them as a student and to remain a student only with nothing to sell, nothing to teach. And so just following them, I opened this channel 2 years ago, man. And to continue the journey now with new homework to watch myself so that I could form correct and stuff like that and see exactly where my fitness journey is going. And it's such a payoff. The payoff is so huge that check this out. On the 12th, just a few days ago, I quit. I really quit because YouTube is, it is a bummer to be here on such a dead channel. And granted, a lot of my videos, they're boring. And I don't really foresee anyone really hanging in there. But damn, maybe one or two or three or maybe a handful of people that are like, yo, bro, that's a nice workout. I'm going to do it. And interact that way, and maybe one or two, bro, three maybe max. And so I don't like to use the word discouraging, but there's a certain point where I'm like, it's enough. And so I quit, really. But I quit as quit. So I went out and had ice cream and a whole bunch of fried stuff, and I gained weight because of it. Because this all instant to me just falling off, man. So I'm 4 or 5 pounds heavy, I don't know. And so, but here's the deal. I'm here. That's the freaking trick, bro. This here is the prize of me saying that I quit on the 12th. It's the 16th today, and I'm celebrating 9 years, and I worked out yesterday, and so here it is, bro. That's the freaking fruit of doing something like this where my thoughts don't work, in other words. I said I'm going to quit, and I really felt it, man. I went out. I was freaking just eating all day and all night, and I didn't care, bro. I didn't freaking work out the 12th, 13th, 14th. And then the 15th, that happened automatically, man, where I had to work out and feeling all hungover from all that food, you know, and you eat a whole bunch, you just feel sluggish. With that feeling, I still freaking worked out, bro. And so that's the freaking blessing, and that's where I get to go, wow. And so now, for my celebration, what I'm going to do is just share challenges that I faced and completed them, bro. And so the first challenge was my love for Bruce Lee. I found myself telling myself how much I love Bruce Lee, and the inner self told me, dude, if you love him so much, why don't you master the nunchucks? And I went, wow, what a good idea. So I picked up freaking nunchucks and I started to practice whenever I went away. And so I practiced. And I made this little clip to show you how awesome I got through the practice. Check it out. Not bad, eh? I could do more moves, man. I have a whole routine. And so, look at that, man. And so, I make good. I'm Bruce Lee. I hope you're proud of me, Bruce Lee. And so, the next challenge that I like to share is this dance. I don't know what it's called. It's a aerobic dance with this girl called Lisa Delpiero. Her booty is so freaking luscious, man. Yo, so I decided to follow Lisa, and the deal is that there's a lot of skill stuff, there's a lot of moves, and so the challenge is to build skill with the movements and to keep up with Lisa. And so I practiced. The deal was for me to practice slow all the way till I got it looking like this. Check it out. All right, there I go. Come on, man. It took a little while, but I finally got it. It's a hell of a cardio workout. Yep. Come on, now. Look at the fats just melting off me. All right, man. So that's freaking one that was so cool to finish. And when I posted a short, it got over 8,000 views, one of my freaking most viewed videos. And so now the next challenge that I like to share is with my boy Diamond Art, bro. Check this one out, man. All right, so the deal with this workout with Mr. Diamond Art is that it's a pyramid, man, with several moves. It involves 48 push-ups, 16 renegade rows, 16 shoulder presses, and what else, bro? There's more. So the deal goes like this, right? We're going up the ladder up to 4. This is 2, so I'm doing 2 of every move. Here's the second burpee, and then we go ahead into the next move, which is 3 full renegade rows. And so here is number 3. There's number 3. And then now we're going to go up and do 3 burpees. Yep, there's 2. And there's 3. And now we go into 4 full renegade rows. Is 2. Yep. And 3. Yep. And 4. Yep. And up. 4 burpees. Diamond Art style. There's 2. Yep. Come on now. There's 3. Come on now. There's 4. And now we count down. We go 3. Then there's 1 full renegade roll. Here's 2. Yeah. Come on, bro. Here's 3. Come on, baby. And then up 1. Bro, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, bro. That's it. It's the shortest, most difficult challenge, man. Come on, baby. You worked hard for this, bro, and you did it. Can I do it now? Probably not, but I can freaking work my way into doing it. And here is the freaking last of it. There's the last 2 burpees, and then we're going to do 1 of each. Come on now. I'm freaking shot here. 1. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's my boy Diamond Art, bro. He's so creative, and because he's creative, I'm creative as well. Yesterday's workout was with chains that I freaking constructed. I find all kinds of ways to just work out in creative ways just to change things up, and I'm a freaking musician, so I have to freaking create whatever I do, I have to create, bro. And so now, the next challenge that I want to freaking feature is challenge with Andrew Tate. I came across one of his workout programs a long time ago where he sported burpees and then tummy tucks. And I followed that workout, but then I decided to make it a challenge because it was a challenge. So I said, let me turn this into a challenge. And so I'm here working out with Mr. Andrew Tate.
3, 2, 1, go.
And so the deal here is that I worked my way up to handling 15 kg. And so I had started at 8 kg, man, which, you know, each time I went from 8 kg to then 9 to then 10. And then when I couldn't finish at 10, I repeated it at 10 kg. Then I went to 11 kg all the way to here, where it's 15 kg, which is perfect.
9, 10.
Here I am, man, with the ability to look back at the workout that I've done over the years.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Me just reflecting on my workouts to celebrate 9 years training is so worth it, man. And so, yo, bro, don't worry about me ever quitting, bro. If I quit, it won't happen, bro. Because I already tried it, bro.
24, 25. Yeah. Oh,
That's my boy, Andrew Tate, man. So, man, thank you for so many workouts and for keeping me in shape, Andrew. And so the next challenge that I want to feature is by Athlean, who presented the impossible sit-up, bro. He's like, there's only a few in the world that could do this sit-up. Maybe 1 in 1,000 can do or something like that. And so he couldn't do it. And then I said, let me try it. And I have the body mechanics to do it. But they were freaking easy for me because my body and the way my body is constructed, my body mechanics allows me to do that so-called impossible sit-up where it's not that difficult for me because I have the body structure to handle those sit-ups. But nevertheless, it's worth to show something like this. Thanks to my body mechanics, I'm not taking extra credit like I'm special, bro. I just have the body mechanics to be able to do this impossible sit-up, and it's impressive, and so it's worth showing. And so now, ready for my baby? This challenge is the push-up challenge. Bring Sally up, bring Sally down. The first I saw do it was David Goggins. He's like, it's not easy. And I watched him do it and I said, there's my challenge. And so I faced it. And by 59 seconds, I fell apart, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible, bro. Because I thought that I freaking had it with the push-ups, bro. It's one thing to do push-ups on your own and think, oh, but it's another thing to do push-ups like this. It's freaking not easy to do it like this. And so I'm freaking practicing. If you take a look at all the freaking workouts that I did, man, to freaking finally help myself complete it, I did over 80 drills, bro. And so I did incline push-ups. I did decline push-ups. I did the 1 minute push-up, very slow push-up. I did push-ups off my knees. I did push-ups using a 5 kg vest in every single way to get stronger. Diamond push-ups, you name the push-up, I did the push-up until I finally completed it, man.
Let's see what happens, baby.
And so I'm getting down here with myself against my previous PR of 3 minutes and 6 seconds. And so I'm riding along, man. And so I had no idea that I was gonna finish the challenge here, man, because I decided to just do it at 10 p.m. And I felt really strong and I said, let me give it a shot. And so what a surprise, man, because I had no idea that this was the day that I finally completed it, which I was so freaking tickled, man. And so This is the challenge that was so worth doing, man. It's amazing. Look at me go. And so all those challenges, man, are there, and I use them as references so that I can refer to and I can see, okay, this is what I did then. Can I do that now? And I keep my fitness in check. And so I'm going to wrap up this 9-year celebration with more clips of Diamond Odd, all the models from Bikini Model Fitness, and whoever else comes to mind. And so, man, catch ya.
Ready? Oh yeah, hip flexors. Oh yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one. Okay, take a rest, bitch.
Oh, it burns.
And natural.